Hello and welcome to a game of Dota 2. We are in the winners bracket finals for the Neolution GosuCup. We have Vici Gaming and Mineski here for you to show, and these two teams will be playing one game, and the winner of this match will go to the grand finals, but the loser has to play in the loser bracket finals up against Tell Me Why. Mineski already beat Tell Me Why earlier on, so we're gonna see if they have to do it again, or if they are the ones to wait in the grand finals. Vici Gaming will be on the dire side for this game, which is, by the way, a best of one. While the loser, or sorry, the Radiant team, Radiant team is Mineski for this game. Best of one, grand finals is best of three only, the rest is all best of one, but you do have two chances because of the double elimination bracket. We still have an IO in the team, and where is the Dota sound? There is the Dota sound, thank you very much. Weaver, picked up by Mineski, so we are seeing a very early pickup for the Weaver. We still have an IO in the pool. As said, Vici Gaming did play CK Wisp earlier on. We might see them trying that again. We have a Bat Rider, an OD, Darkseer, and Shadow Demon removed from the pool. Shadow Demon removed from the pool this early is kinda unusual. Which is... I'm trying to think, like, what hero would they want to pick up that would allow them to ban out that would cause them to ban out the Shadow Demon. It could be another anti-mage. Don't be surprised if there is an anti-mage there. Rubik and Lifestealer picked up for Vici Gaming, so forgetting about the IO for now and going for Lifestealer and Rubik. Two very strong heroes, and two heroes that can be in very different kind of combinations and lanes and strategies, you name it, they can all do it. They can do pushing, they can do defensive, they can do aggressive trial lane. And we've actually all seen both of them mid before, so Vici Gaming not really giving that much away for their lanes just yet. We've got a Visage pick up by Mineski, so they've got that strong support as well. And again, also one of those heroes that is also not that great of a, well, or at least you can't really see that much into it. You can't really know for sure if there's going to be an aggressive trial lane, if there's going to be a suicide lane Weaver by himself, or if he's going to be supported by people, or maybe if Weaver is even going mid. We've even seen Visage mid before. It's all still possible. We have a Nyx Assassin banned out and a Razor by Vici Gaming, who are now having the chance to pick something up, and two offlaners removed by Mineski. Timbersaw as well as the Bounty Hunter, and Timbersaw of course also sometimes played in the mid lane, but removed from the pool. So far we've only seen Abaddon banned out once, not picked up, and we haven't seen Troll Warlord at all, so I'm kind of hoping that at some point one of these teams will try out something new, but for now we haven't seen them just yet. It's kind of a shame, but it's the only way apparently. Vici Gaming picking up the Queen of Pain, so having that solid mid hero for CTY. I'm thinking that a lot of people are going to be happy to see CTY playing as Queen of Pain, because it's always a treat to watch that, to be fair. Nature's Prophet picked up by Mineski, so that's going to be split pushing all around, because also Weaver is one of those heroes that can just split push very effectively, and that's something that Vici has to be taken into account, because they need to be able to counter push this. They need to be able to have either their own split push potential, or they need to have a way to force everybody of Mineski into the same place. Try to fight them that way. Vici Gaming though taking into their bonus time to think about this pickup before we head ourselves into another ban phase, or at least for them. We still of course have a pickup for Mineski first. But we still need an off lane and a support or a jungler for Vici Game, or at least a solo lane. Personally, I like aggressive trial lanes. Surprise. I think most people actually do, most casters do, because it makes the early game a little bit more volatile, I guess, if you can say it like that. But yeah, for Vici Gaming that's still definitely possible. They could pick up another support to have the Rubik and a Lifestealer just on the aggressive trial lane with that last support, or they can leave the Lifestealer to solo on the safe lane and thus pick another carry that can actually aggressive trial lane. Or maybe have an aggressive trial lane as we saw earlier on, with having a Darkseer and two supports. Basically that is an aggressive trial lane. Vici Gaming taking their time, taking a lot of their time actually. They were having most of their bonus time still left when they started ticking into it, only having a half minute left right now. Still not really sure about what they want to pick up here. It's the Naga Siren, so we have a song on the board. And a very strong support. A Naga Siren and Rubik, I kinda they kind of do the same thing. They are setting up for things, and in this case, setting up for open wounds of the Lifestealer. Telekinesis, of course, as well as an ensnare could do that. With the Riptide there, though, with that minus armor, that's going to be giving Lifestealers some very easy kills. And I really hope that this turns into an aggressive Trilane. However, I do know that if there's already a Visage there, it's very risky to run an aggressive Trilane against a Visage, because you will try to get kills, aka you will use spells, you will attack enemy heroes, and Visage gains stacks. And then in comes the Soul Assumption. And then comes the turnaround. Rubik or Naga Siren will be a victim from that one.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Let's see the bans incoming. Vici Gaming has the first ban after the puck gets picked up by Mineski. So puck Queen of Pain matchup. Slightly in favor of Queen of Pain, but nobody really should die. It's a bit of a skill matchup, if you will, so it's very always enjoyable to watch. But puck will be the one to go up against the Queen of Pain, and therefore only a support or or jungler indeed left for Mineski, or support or jungler. And it's a Chen that they remove from the pool. We still have a Windrunner removed from the pool as well. Vici Gaming also only needing a jungler or a support. Sylvan Enchantress and Enigma if they really want to go for a jungling hero. What am I saying? Well, they need an offlaner. They already got 2 supportish heroes, assuming Naga Siren and Rubik are gonna be both supports.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
VG Gaming goes for the Lone Druid. It's been a while. It's been a while. I still like Lone Druid, but I like him mostly on safe lanes, and I'm hoping that that's gonna be something that VG Gaming is gonna use there. Put the Lone Druid on the safe lane, he can be okay against the Weaver. As soon as Nature's Prof or Lone Druid reaches level 5, he'll be winning that lane, but that Weaver is actually probably gonna be on the safe lane. Nature's Prophet will be on the suicide lane. Bane gets picked up as the last pickup for Mineski. I'm really still hoping that it's gonna be an off lane or aggressive Trilane coming out from Vici Gaming, but the way this looks, I don't see any aggressive Trilanes happen. So, let's see who is playing what. Of course, already a bit of a heads up. Mineski is using not many of their original names, so we're a bit at loss there to see who is actually who. But we'll try to find out. First, we have a lot of disconnects from Mineski. And I hope that someone's gonna pause or that we all are gonna disconnect. And reconnect. It was just like, this is something that Mineski does do. They disconnect all of them, but it looks like we're gonna have a remake. Okay, awesome. Remakes are there. Leave game. Waiting for the game to start again. Just chatting with admins. There we go. Apparently just some lag issues that are now fixed. And we'll be having a ready go again. As soon as Lysandra joins the broadcaster slot, then we can go. Which should be fast, actually. Expecting it to happen any moment now. Hey. There we go. Come on, Lysandra, join the slot. We're waiting on you. Taking a sip of my drink in the meantime. Oh, we lost one. Never mind that. Okay, so the thing that I'm mostly looking forward to right now, because it's gonna be standard safe lanes, I believe. The thing that I'm mostly looking forward to is the mid lane. CTY up in this Queen of Pain. I think he should be able to win the mid lane, but I'm just curious in what fashion he does it. There we go. Tactical rehost. I maybe remind you though, we saw that at an earlier game for Mineski as well. They are at a LAN cafe and their internet connection is not too strong. And they do have lag issues, unfortunately for us. We have seen some massive disconnects earlier. Okay, I'll pick. Go. Pack. Lone Druid. For people wondering, by the way, ZSMJ is playing. He is 1225. That is ZSMJ. Everybody has picked up their heroes. We're waiting for the 30 seconds to tick out. That's what we have to do, unfortunately. Come on, we've waited long enough. I want to have the game. There we go. Thank you very much. So, Queen of Pain, the one that we're... Oh, wow. Look at that. Fancy outfit. CTY. One of his signature heroes, of course, is the Queen of Pain. CTY will play the Queen of Pain. We'll be going to that mid lane. Fenrir will take on the Rubik. Tutu will take on the Lone Druid. And it looks like they're going to take my advice and they're going to run an aggressive trial in Naga Siren. Support for ZSMJ. And on the bottom lane, also, the one that they are supporting it is FY on his Lifestealer. Hello, aggressive trial, and thank you very much, Vici Gaming, of course, on the dire side for this game, which is a winner's bracket final game for the GosuCup Asia. In the meantime, on the side of Mineski, we have Din playing the Visage. We'll be going for some wards, and we'll probably go to the bottom lane afterwards. Nature's Prophet will be played by a hero that we don't know, but he's a stand-in. Stand-in Nature's Prophet, and he has got himself pulled some tangos, but other than that, he's just saving all his gold. Goes for fast Enemitis. Wait a second, we're gonna see if this this Weaver is gonna be in some trouble. Weaver, who is being played by Jesse Vash. I called him Razor because of his name. It's gonna be confusing, but it is a Weaver. Oh well, we'll be playing the Bane, of course, all on the side of Mineski. And then last but not least, it is Puck. I believe that is Geo, but I'm not entirely sure. Because he doesn't do his name thing.
The battle begins.
But aggressive trial and being pulled out here by Vici Gaming. Let's see if they can make it work. Because it's like I said, it's very scary to be running up against a Visage in an aggressive trial lane. And on top of that, you've got yourself a Weaver that is fairly evasive. So Vici Gaming probably needs to go for the Visage if they want to make sure that something happens and that they can actually kill people. Nightmare will still be there from the Bane. Try again. But that's the only thing. And actually he hasn't spec'd anything just yet. No Nightmare. No Enfeeble. I wouldn't be surprised to see an Enfeeble pick up first by him as well, just to make FY's life a little bit more miserable. But we have to keep an eye out for that, for which spell Bane specs, and we also have to keep an eye out for this middle lane. This middle lane where CTY is having some troubles last hitting. Well, both actually have. 2 for 2. 3 for 3. Oh. We'll come back in a little while. Nobody should die just yet in that middle lane. Unless someone makes a very big mistake, which we're not going to assume that they're going to do at this level. I'm talking about playing at this level. I mean, Vici Gaming, they're in a situation where if they lose this bottom lane, or if they don't win an aggressive trial lane, if they don't shut down the Weaver, they are at least having the comfort of knowing that their lone druid is getting solid from. Telekinesis there, up on the Bane. In comes a Nightmare, picked up first, and oh, taking a lot of damage. And actually, the slow spell by Visage first, so this should be a first blood. One more hit, FY gets it done. First blood goes the way of FY on this bottom lane. And let there be no end to it. It's not done just yet though. Weaver went for maybe trying to go for ZSMJ, can't do it. And because Visage didn't have a soul assumption, he couldn't really make a comeback. Only slow is the only thing that he can do, and which helps for sure, but there's, you know, there's 3 people on the lane, not 2, and not 1. In the meantime, there's an illusion rune on the bottom that nobody seems to want to pick up just now. With first blood already on the board. So the pressure is a little bit off for Vici Gaming. Also a little bit off on this aggressive trial lane. Perhaps CTY sitting on 7 to 4 and actually jumps forward. CTY might be in a lot of trouble here. Blinks away. Pops a salve. 7 to 4 versus 8 to 4. Very even on. It's great. I love this kind of lane. Players, when you ask players like who's gonna get ahead in this lane, in theory it should be Queen of Pain, but it's not entirely clear because it's mostly a skill matchup. That's how it works. So most solo mid heroes are fairly proud when it comes to this kind of matchup, because this matchup is not some, like, normally you have a lane that you know what your role is, you know that you're the one that's not going to be able to kill, or you know that you're the one that's not going to be able to die, or that can only get last hits with your breathe fire, that can only, you know, you normally know what your role is. So telekinesis, they go again, open wounds are there, Nightmare already up on the Naga Siren, but Oa still in trouble, gets ensnared, gets killed off. Soul Assumption this time does come down. Up on ZSMJ. Oh, this Weaver in a lot of trouble. In comes the Nature's Prophet. Weaver ends up going down. ZSMJ lives. The Trion's coming in though, and it will be Nature's Prophet that will be picked up regardless if ZSMJ dies or not. And ZSMJ actually still lives. They want to go for the Visage perhaps, as ZSMJ in some trouble. Brain Step might be there, just needs the range, can't find the range. Nightmare there upon Fenrir, runs away again, and in comes Jesse Fast back again. And there they go, finally getting themselves 1 kill on the board, but they lost a trial lane for it. Well, not their entire trial lane, I guess. Their Visage still lives, surprise. But their Nature's Prophet actually came in to die, which is a big deal, for sure. Anyway, back to the mid matchup. Because normally mid players are fairly proud of their capabilities. That's kind of their character, I normally feel like. And they therefore want to show that they are the ones that are better, and they are the ones that get kills. And that creates some risky play from them. Blink forward, scream, seeing if they can get the other one to back off, and therefore killing them off on the way out and stuff like that. And therefore this matchup is just always entertaining to watch, especially if you got 2 players that are normally fairly known for their mid play, especially CTY. Puck taking a lot of harassment there, but still has a bottle, has a haste rune as well, so it's fairly safe. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, someone who's not fairly safe is the Weaver, who goes down. Telekinesis there, open wounds as well. Nightmare was not there in time, and there is the Nightmare. That's gonna be there in time. It's not done just yet though. Vici's in the jungle.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nature's or Weaver TPing in as well, as Nature's Prophet is running away from the top lane, hurt, mangled by the bear. The Spirit Bear, who is indeed level 3, so he has got that entangle up. That means that Nature's Prophet is not really safe anymore. And actually, this looks to be like a kill. Yep, CTY gets it done. Puck dies in the middle lane. Naga Siren, of course, helping out, or at least attempting to help out, at least forcing Puck to take a different route. Otherwise, they might have been able to stay alive, but not this way. Not this way for sure. It is 1 to 6. Vici Gaming is wiping the floor with Mineski at the moment in this laning phase. And the aggressive trial lane for Vici Gaming working out perfectly. And Weaver so far only 8 last hits. And the 3 cores of Vici Gaming. All bet on last hit. Telekinesis and Snare. Weaver, level 4 still. No hope for him to stay alive through that one. Open wounds up on Owa. Puts a Nightmare up. Doesn't matter. Or does it? Nature's Prophet comes in. And actually, they want to go for the Naga Siren. He eats himself out of the Sprout. And should be living, actually. Yep, it's just fine. FY forces everybody back in the forest. And nobody else of Vici Gaming goes down. So yeah, the bear highest on last hit so far. Doing a good job, 40 for 12, and is left alone because Nature's Prophet can't do anything on that bottom lane anymore, and they know it. Mid lane, we already had Puck dying once, 29 to 5 on last hits, while CTY is 30 for 7, so last hit wise still very even. However, that kill, of course, putting it slightly in favor of CTY. It's still not a done deal though for that mid lane, so that's still going to be the hope for Mineski to get that Puck big enough. And then get that puck to try and help the bottom lane and try and take the game back in the hands of Mineski. Because right now the game is in the hands of Vici Gaming for sure.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nature's Prophet TPing back top. Seeing if he can do something, or at least maybe pull the creep wave away from the tower. And tower slowly and steadily will go down. I mean, that bear, that demolish on there, it's just no question about that. Question would be, how fast does it go? And how much defense is gonna come out for that? As Queen of Pain goes for Puck again, he is able to dodge a Shadow Strike though, but the Ensnare still hits. Sonic Wave as well. In comes a Dream Coil, might be able to help out. Riptide, not hitting, and he actually goes in. That's not a right blink in, and he might be able to kill off ZSMJ. No, ZSMJ lives, he still has stick charges, he is just fine. Queen of Pain with a second kill on the Puck. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, a bit of harassment going on, but no kill actually happening. But that Puck going down again, I actually thought he was safe with the Dream Coil out. He got greedy. There's nothing more to it. He got greedy. In the meantime, Fate Bolt, there is a Telekinesis up on Fenrir, but they don't have the Naga Siren with them, so can't really go in all out, thinking they could take it on strength. But this Lifestealer is highest up on net worth because he's not died yet and he's been in 6 out of the 8 kills right now, and he has just got 4 kills for himself. He is just doing fine. Nature's Prophet isn't doing fine right now, but it might change soon because in comes CTY. Will be able to blink forward. Doesn't even need his Invis rune for that one. Sprouts himself up. Let's see how successful he is with that one. Can they stop him from TPing out? Yes, they can, because Tutu is lucky with his ensnares. Entangles, sorry. But still kill. Queen of Pain. Killing spree. 9 to 1. So far, the only one that went down is, of course, the one that went down on the bottom lane that got locked inside the trees, which was the Naga Siren. ZSMJ, the one to fall. Drums ready on FY. Drums and face boots is the build to continue to be aggressive. In the meantime, this Puck trying to get at least 1 kill on the Naga Siren. A Dream Coil doesn't do it though, and ZSMJ, he does go down. Nature's Prophet TPing in. So the second kill happening. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, Weaver able to kill off Rubik. They get 2 kills out of that one. The Vici still went down though. Nice block for the Creepy Infest out. Gets FY a double kill. It's not over yet. This Bane might be in some trouble. There's an open wound again in a second. There's a rage. There's the open wound. Oh wow, Will put himself in a nightmare. How long will that last for though? Not long enough. The brain set was not in time, and that's a triple kill for FY. In the meantime, Nature's Prophet got entangled again on the top lane. He might actually die before he reaches the base. One more tick. One more tick. Boom. So close yet so far. Mega kill streak for CTY. Vici Gaming is not even 10 minutes in. Well, actually, sorry, it's 10 minutes in and they're almost 10k gold ahead. They're almost 10k experience ahead. It's 1k per minute in golden experience. It is quite bad looking for Mineski at this moment. Lifestealer takes down a tier 1 tower. Was about time. Weaver is level 6 though. He has got a time lapse. It's not too bad. Keeps him a little bit more safe, I guess. In the meantime, the Puck still level 8. Still no treads or something. Only have that brown boots as Nature's Prophet goes down to another entangle from the bear. Lone Druid still hasn't left the top lane and still has already got 2 kills, as in 1 kill, 1 assist, and 2100 gold. Orchid being built up by CTY, as it seems like we're having a bit of an impasse. We have Mineski playing extra safe, extra careful, as they should, because they have been at the back foot. And Vici Gaming, they've stopped playing very aggressive. They have decided to continue to farm and just get themselves back up on golden experience. In the meantime, we have a gank going off on 2-2. He does take down the tower though, but in comes a Dream Coil. Can't really get away. In comes also the Bane. Nightmare is there. There's no Fiend Script just yet, but it doesn't matter. In comes also the Visage. He is trying to run for it. Where's his team? Cavalry, we need you. Entangles. Oh, clap. That is one entangle shot. Doesn't have a tangle, can't eat himself out, only had his bear to help out with that one, who had, of course, the Quelling Blade. Sonic Wave comes in, cleans out the Bane, comes a Scream, down goes the Bane, and down goes the Nature's Prophet as well, and they look for more. They should be finding the puck as well. The song is there, no ping around, no save for him, and he is going down as well. In comes the Weaver. Visage is still there, never mind, Visage is already done. And Weaver, the only one left alive on the side of Mineski, and all they got was a lone druid. So they take down the lone druid, they kill off 4 for it, or they lose 4 for it. It's not a worthy trade. I think this lone druid, of course he's sad that he's the one to die for that, but his team got so much out of that one that it's, it was worth it. Puck, highest farmed hero on the map for Mineski, having less farm than the support Naga Siren.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And sorry for people that were looking to see this game turn into a 3-22 end score, but we're already having 4 kills for Mineski with that lone druid on the floor. Open wounds, Puck, just to scare him away. Tower goes down, Queen of Pain and Snare is there. Puck cannot get himself out. The Scream is there, and CTY monster kill. Popsy Invis Rune has the Orchid. Might be looking for a next target, might be looking for the Weaver. I think he has enough burst damage as well. He has no Sonic Wave though. But level 7 versus level 12? That might just be enough damage. I think there is enough damage. The time lapse, of course, is going to be the one to... Nope, never mind. Gold Light Streak, Ownage. This is a very sad Mineski, and as this is going on, it looks like we're going to have another Mineski Tell Me Why game coming up in the loser bracket finals after this one. But for now, of course, Mineski's still in the game, but they need to do something. Something needs to happen. 20k gold almost. 20k experience? Are we there yet? No, 15k experience. Still a lot. But Vici Gaming looking strong. Looking unstoppable at this moment. Queen of Pain goes for the Nature's Prophet. This time he lives though. Never mind. Oh, that's Soulburn. I must not underestimate Soulburn. Sorry. Still died to the tick of the Orchid. And comes the Fiend Script, by the way. That's revenge. Fiend Script finally up for Owa. And gets another level with that kill as well. In the meantime, Lone Druid also in a little bit of trouble. We'll get slowed there in a second. The Soul Assumption comes out. The slow is gonna be there. If he can get the range going, the block is there. Where's the slow? In comes Puck, helping out. There's the slow. And the Dream Coil. 2-2 will go down. In comes FY though, trying to get some revenge. Goes for the Puck first. Puck tries to TP out. Should be able to do that. Yep, is able to do that. And in comes the rest, looking for the Bane. Queen of Pain jumps in, goes for the Bane first. Bane already dead with the soul burn. There's no way he's gonna survive. We already see FY looking for the next target. He's just diving towers. Level 5 Visage, no familiars just yet, by the way. Just sad story for him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And I'm still kind of sad for the Rubik. Rubik is the one to still buy all the dust and the smokes and everything. As that's gonna be one Puck getting killed off by the soul burn, unless he can phase shift that out. Nope, never mind. But oh, you can't phase shift that out. Of course, you're silenced. I'm dumb. But the net worth of the Rubik is only 3k. Still waiting for it to be higher than that of the Puck, because right now the this is going, the towers that are going down, it's going down so fast. This was, by the way, the last outer tower standing on the side of Mineski that is now down. Still no towers down on the side of Vici Gaming themselves. And with the last tower down, the logical step is a Roshan, as always. And after Roshan, perhaps high ground, we might have a Radiance on our hands then soon with the Lone Druid. Just needing the recipe for that. We might actually have the courier bringing it. Nope, it's just a Basher. Basher for the Lifestealer after already having the armlet. We already have a Sunj on Zedison J going for that, probably at least, Heaven's Halberd.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
I want to try and take the Bane. They have the ward. They saw him moving there, but they're not going to be fast enough. This bear. Oh, look, familiars. Visage is level 6. Take a look at the levels for a second. I mean, we know that the experience graph, wait a second, this Weaver is dead. But the experience graph is looking very far in favor of Vici Gaming. But the levels show us how it's actually going. Because Queen of Pain is actually level 16, highest level on the map. Fair enough. But actually, this is the highest level by 5 levels. That's a lot of levels. 13 to 1 to 3. CTY. We can see why this is one of his signature heroes. Puck, second highest level on the map, level 11, but then again, he has got company from the Lifestealer as well as from the... well, actually, I was gonna say Lone Druid, but he just turned level 12, so no longer company. And actually, never mind. All 3 cores higher than everybody of Mineski. There we have it. Though something might change for that soon, because Nature's Prophet actually picked himself up a Hand of Midas. So he might be getting back there in terms of experience and farm. But that's what the Nature's Prophet can do. That's why he's often sacrificed, if you will. Because he can get a Hand of Midas. And because of the way he's built, because of his Wrath of Nature, he can get back up on his feet in terms of experience and gold. And that's 2 big items done on Vici Gaming, of course. One of those is the Radiance for the bear. The other one is indeed the Heaven's Halberd for the Naga Siren. So any damage that Weaver might be thinking he might be doing, he's not going to do anymore because he's going to be disarmed. Anybody doing damage is going to be disarmed. Nature's Prophet might be another target. Let's see how far Vici can get. They still have the Aegis. They've got a Dagon, actually level 2. Already in the inventory of CTY as well. And they might be trying that out on the Nature's Prophet. And Snare is there. Now in comes the Nightmare, but down he goes. Hello, Dagon. No kill steal though. His life steal that gets the last hit, but the godlike streak continues, and the fortification is on. Trying to stop the bear from going in. Bear getting enfeebled. It's already off again. And tower will end up going down. Mineski does really not have a way to fight back. Maybe with the Puck, but Puck is already dead. Soulburn will be enough to take him down, but Lone Druid's Radiance Burn gets it done in the end. Goes for the next one. Goes for the Rex. FY still has the Aegis, so he's not too worried about dropping here. We can hang around on low HP, that's fine. And that's the Rax. They might be... Well, normally you would think maybe they're backing off, but why would they? They're 2,500 or 25k experience and gold ahead. 20k experience, 25k gold. On to the next lane, they say. Bottom lane, they need to pick the creep wave up though. Quite far. So, Weaver. Weaver.
Is under attack.
Yeah, good luck with that one. Still has a Shakushi, but yeah. But yeah. That's all you needed, right? Fiend's Grip still gets rid of the Aegis, that's something. Oa puts a Nightmare up on the Naga Siren, but gets CTY on his tail, and he goes down. CTY dominating right now. Again. We have got FY getting into the enemy base, killing off the Visage. Down goes the Puck as well, and the only one left alive is the Nature's Prophet. Still got Familiars trying to go for Fenrir though, but I don't think they can. TP out, Nature's Prophet taking down a tier 1 tower top because he tries to make something happen, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Nature's Prophet is going to be getting some company. Tries to TP out, but too much damage coming off from CTY. GG gets called, no surprise there. They know they can't come back from this. This is game. This means that Vici Gaming will be going on to the grand finals. which will be played right after the match between Mineski and Tell Me Why. And the winner of that, well, best of one, will be moving on with Vici Gaming. But first, we're gonna have then the loser bracket finals, Mineski versus Tell Me Why. And the grand finals will come after that, so stick around, and we shall be right back.